Yeah, QSL on that, Chris. Yeah, I recognize the call, and I can tell you're mobile. I can tell you're on the move. I can hear a little bit of road noise, but I can see the signal fluttering. So I got a good grip on the mobile, though. Sounding good over here in California. I just came around the radio, so it's I hear a little bit of mumbling out there. It's pretty quiet over here. Hear a lot of local talking here around the states out there, but a little bit of stuff to the south. But other than that, it's pretty quiet on my side, QSL.
Yeah, roger that. It's been pretty quiet, I'd say, here the past 2 weeks. I heard Africa in there, 44 Division today. I couldn't really get back at them. They're real low. They're like 1S unit or less. But, I don't know. I guess you win some, you lose some. I'm sure the conditions will pick back up soon. I'm looking for that special activation in the 113 Division that's supposed to be active today out in Malaysia. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, I did see that, and if I hear that at all, if I'm able to work any of that, I'm thinking I probably will be able to hear that area. I've been able to hear those guys over there for the last week and a half, 2 weeks or so, pretty regularly. I mean, we get them every so often over here, but it's going to be tough from back your way. That's a pretty long shot. Mobile or not, that's a good little clip from back there. But yeah, I will have the antenna that way, but usually I probably won't hear them until maybe like 4 o'clock local time. So somewhere late in the afternoon is usually when I get those guys. Usually around between like say 4 and 6. That's usually about the time I hear them. And I worked that station before over there. I've talked to Mr. Ari a few times, but I'll be looking for the activation, so we'll see what's going on. But yeah, the 2 weeks of bad DX over there, that's man, over here it's been like more about maybe 3 or 4 months. It's been pretty quiet over here for a long time. On this side I can hear people back east of me talking to other places, but over here it's pretty quiet. QSL. Yeah.
Okay, Larry. Well, I'm glad I actually got to talk to you for a change. You're coming in. You're touching my 20 plus dB there. No problems. But yeah, did you? I think I saw a Facebook post on you. Didn't you contact 239 / 43 Alpha Tango 415, Tony?
No. So I was trying to think. No, I haven't. Haven't heard, and those guys have been pretty noisy too. And like last night, man, it was those guys are in here pretty late. But no, I didn't work that station yet. And I've been that's one I've been looking for too. And I've been dropping little bombs all around it, but nothing on top of them.
Yeah, roger on that. It'll pick up. We're near the top end of the sunspot cycle here, so within the next year and a half, so we should have more sporadic E-skip. We should have more consistent skip. I remember when I was stationed out there in Virginia Beach with the Navy back about 10 years ago. I talked to Australia and New Zealand every night for like 2 weeks straight, and it'd be way into the wee hours of the night, early morning there. There was some really good conditions that kind of mess it there. But what other special activations are there besides that Malaysia one, Larry?
I think there's still a few in Africa. I think that 89 Romeo Charlie is still active. I haven't heard that one yet. And there's another one over there too. I forgot off the top of my head, but there's that one, and there is one that's going to be coming soon off the coast of Central America. I forgot the numbers on that, but that one I believe is off the coast of Costa Rica, I think, off of 69. But I forgot the date on that. And I want to say that one is going to come up pretty soon, but I'm not sure. But I know the other one over there in Malaysia it should be a good one. Like I said, I've been able to hear. I usually hear those guys pretty good. I actually hear them all the time, but just never good enough to really get a good solid grip on them. But farther south and, down there towards Australia and stuff, I hear those guys every day over here. I mean, every day, regardless of how my conditions are anywhere else in the world, I always hear South Pacific and, Hawaii. Pacific is a pretty good shot for me over here. It's I can pretty much count on that happening every day. I mean, even if I don't have any DX anywhere all day long, I can always, I know I always got something out there over the Pacific, QSL.
Yeah, Larry, that's another area that I get into on a regular basis. There is New Zealand and Australia almost on a daily basis. We still haven't been lucky enough to get Asia or anything like that. Last time I had contact into Asia, I'd say was back about 15 years ago. I got into Asiatic Russia. But like I said, it's just a matter of patience, and the conditions, they're so unpredictable, you never know what you're going to get. But yeah, that special activation is going to be through Lewis, 69 Romeo Charlie DX is what his special activation is. He's going to be out mobile somewhere. He's got some generators ready for the expedition. Actually, I actually think he's in the midst of it because I got a progressive number 454 from him 2 days ago. And then, yeah, there's another one that's a little island there off of Costa Rica. I can't think of the name of the island off the top of my head there, Larry. But how's this radio sounding to you? Is the modulation clear on this? I'm trying to determine whether it's just bad conditions or people are just having a hard time understanding me.
No, it sounds okay. It sounds alright. It's clean and all. It kind of has a little bit of a mid-range kind of nasally hollow sound to it, but it's clear. I'll send you a video later on, but no, it's clear over here. But it's probably just conditions. Conditions have been pretty bad. But yeah, the 69 the Romeo Charlie DX. Yeah, I think I worked him the first day, had that one active, but the other one I was talking about was the one on the island down there. But like I said, I forgot the name of that island too, but that's the one I was talking about that's going to be coming up. But there is a few active ones in South America too. There's one in Argentina. There's a one down there. I got them all in the in my little logbook over here, but I have it closed up right now. I don't have that one that page opened up, but yeah, the radio sounds good though. About S7 over here. But S7 it's clean, but like I said, it's just conditions have been real funny lately. So I'm sure that's all that's going on.
Yeah, Roger. I just shut the processor off there. I have 9 different settings on my processor. I'm just running flat now. I shut it off. But yeah, hey Larry, you've got a lot of experience building antennas, and that's something I like to do. Now you saw my Al Capone antenna in my pictures, and if you didn't, they're on the photos section there of Pirate Radio. But what I'm over here at Home Depot right now. What I'm going to do is build myself a 3-element using coming out the top of the base of the antenna, and I want to make a 3-element. Do you know what sort of calculator? Do you have a calculator that I can use where my hot element, my driven element is going to be going horizontal halfway up the base of the antenna? And as far as the directors and the reflectors, or is it just something I'm going to have to toy with? And how about my spacing? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, I have most of them figured out already. I got formulas too to figure that stuff. I got a bunch of antenna programs. I got she's probably like 4 or 5 antenna programs. I got a couple free ones that I've picked up here and there, but I got some also have some ones that I paid for too. But so I got a bunch of antenna programs, and a lot of them I figured out before I had the programs. If you can do it, you can do the math on it and get it pretty much figured out. But I'm trying to think. What kind of material do you want to use on the antenna?
Well, I'll tell you, you're a blatant sucker. I've got 5/16 steel stinger that comes off the top of my antenna, and that's I'm looking to use. I can always buy a T rather cheap stainless steel here at Home Depot, and then I got to figure out how. I know the driven element has got to be all part of the antenna, but the reflectors and the deflector has to be. They got to be isolated from the driven element. So I just need to figure out what materials would be good for a boom, and using 5/16 stainless steel, whether it be precision steel or what have you. And I want it to be 3 elements so that when I go up to the big hill in the Flint Hills of Manhattan, I can just go ahead and slide it in there, have a little stud coming out of the bottom with a T that would fit into the antenna, and have it set screws, set them in place, and then attach the boom and the coax. I got to figure out, if you can help me with this project, at least point me in the right direction, helping me with the program would be great. But that's what I want to do. I don't know if you can visualize exactly what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to, you know how the vertical stinger goes in through the top of the base of the antenna? Well, I'm going to have about a 4-inch section of the stainless steel going in there into a T, and then fit that into where you would tighten down the set screws, and have the element, about a 9-foot element, 9, 18, 27, yeah, that'd be about a quarter wave, or maybe I can make it a half wave somehow with the use of coils. I can go either way with that. I think whether it's a quarter wave or half wave, being that it's going to be a 3 element, it's still going to have at least 3 to 5 dB gain, I would think.
Yeah, I got to visualize now. So you want to use the existing base of that Al Capone on the mobile mount? So you're going to feed it through the bottom of the mount and go through your existing base, and then just put a new slip a new top in there where the stinger goes. That's how you're going to do it. Yeah, I think I lost you right there. You fell way down to my radio. Yeah, I got a pretty good idea. That one, something like that, I have not figured out yet, but I can give you some pointers, and there's a few programs. I think the files are small enough. I could probably send them to you later on. I'm away from the computer that's got that stuff in it right now. So later on, I'll open that thing up, and then what I'll do is I'll send you some. I'll send you some of one of the programs I got. I think I got 2 of them that are probably small enough to send over. So be looking for my email. It's that one is. I'll send it through the one that's 2 Echo Tango 006 at Gmail. I'll send that one to you. So be looking for that. But yeah, I got a pretty good idea what you're gonna do. But I'll see what I can come up with, and I know I can point you in the right direction. QSL. It's getting hard to copy now. It's getting hard. I guess conditions have fell right out. Either that or you pulled in the parking garage or something. but I'll do that. So I'll cut you loose now, because those last 2 copies are pretty tough. But what I'll do is I'll send you some stuff when I get on the other computer, and I got a real good idea what you want to do and how you want to mount it and stuff. And then I'll send you some dimensions on some other ones that are pretty small too. I actually got a few others. I'll send you some. I got some pictures I can send you too. That'll give you some ideas. But anyways, I'll turn you loose and say 73s, and I'll catch you later on. And keep an eye out for that email, and we'll get something going on. Mr. Chris 191. This is 2 Echo Tango 006, and I'm QRT. Actually, I need to go to the bank. I am QRT for a second, but